come right back at you with another one. And today we got a Foia case update. We got a Foia update. We got a Foia update. But before I get to the update, you gotta hit that subscribe button. You gotta thumb up the video. So I'll give you a minute to do that. I appreciate that, man. Hit that subscribe button and thumb up the video if you haven't, if you didn't do so, so we can get this video out to new and potential subscribers, as that is imperative for the growth of my channel, man. We on the come up, trying to get to 10K, man. We at 4K. I'm trying to get to 5K, then we'll get to 10K, then we'll get to 20K, then we'll get to 100K, then we'll get to a million. Yeah, that's the growth of the channel we trying to get to, man. So if you haven't, man, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bells. I just went live, and in my lives you can actually reach me, so like I'm there and responding to the chat. So if you have any cases, any questions you want to learn about, redactions and FOIA requests and all this kind of stuff, you gotta make sure you join the lives when they come out. Also, some of the premieres I do, some of the cases I do premieres for, you can also catch me in that place as well, in that location, man, and you can get directly to me. Also, I am on Instagram now, at inquired.mind, at inquired.mind. All right, and that is on Instagram. So with no further ado, we're going to jump right into this. So we got a response back from CPD regarding a FOIA. It took me a minute to understand what this was around, but I figured it out. This one is in regards to none other than KTS Dre, man. So just to get ourselves re-familiarized with the situation, I pulled up an incident report that we had on via Chiracology's Reddit, of course. And so we'll read through that, and then we'll get to the FOIA's response. All right, so here we go. All right, the RD number is listed here, date, time of occurrence. All right, we have 2057 hours, address of occurrence is 2751 West 27th Street. All right, and the victim listed as Landre Sylvester, demographics male 131. Date of birth, injuries, gunshot wounds to the head and body. Victim, another victim here was a female 160. Date of birth year was 1961. Injuries, gunshot wounds to the right knee. Name redacted. Demographic female 430. Date of birth redacted. 1990 injuries. This individual, one gunshot wound grazed to the mouth. All right. In summary, 010th District personnel responded to multiple shot spotter technology events, followed by multiple person shot calls at the above location of occurrence, and discovered victim Landre Sylvester lying on the parkway, unresponsive from having sustained multiple gunshot wounds to the head and body. Additionally, officers discovered victims redacted also having sustained gunshot wounds grazed. Both Sylvester and redacted were transported to Mount Sinai Hospital, where Sylvester succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced by attending medical staff, while redacted was treated and listed in good condition. Redacted was transported to Stroger Hospital, where she was also treated and listed in good condition. Assigned Area 4 detectives arrived on scene and learned that Sylvester had just been released from CCDLC's physical custody and placed on an electronic monitoring as a condition of his bond. Sylvester was walking from the jail with redacted to an awaiting vehicle when several unknown offenders exited two separate vehicles and all began to inadvertently struck. Detectives learned that the unknown offenders were last observed re-entering both vehicles and fleeing in different directions. Detectives were able to locate several public surveillance cameras, including CCDLC footage. Efforts to pre. All right, and that is the brief description of the summary for the KTS Dre homicide, and we can see here that he took 64 gunshots, man. All right, and I had to go and do a map of, let me close this out, of the location, man, that they gave us, the 2751 West 27th, man. So it would have been right up in here, man, where they ambushed, complete ambush style. So with that, with us looking at that, we see, of course, the jail here. You know, unfortunate situation here, man, that he lost his life in front of his family members like that. Yeah, so let's get to this Foia here. And here we have none other than KTS Dre's autopsy. Man, I was able to pull this up from Reddit. But as we're going to see here, and shortly as this next slide comes up, we got our Foia request response. But I just wanted to go ahead and post this to let everybody see that, that someone actually leaked this document from within. But let's check out the actual response from the Foia here. Here we have the Foia. This came in on June 5th actually, and so just getting around to taking a look at all of the emails that have came in. So I was able to uncover this one. So this is the response to the Foia, and it says the Chicago Police Department CPD is in receipt of your Freedom of Information Act. In it, you requested this information. It was determined that your request for public records for record division number listed is denied under Section 71C of the Freedom of Information Act, which exempts from inspection and copying the following. 5 ILCS 140/71C exempts from disclosure personal information contained within public records, the disclosure of which would constitute a clearly unwarranted invasion of personal privacy unless the disclosure is consented to in writing by the individual subjects of the information. Unwarranted invasion of personal privacy means the disclosure of information that is highly personal or objectionable to a reasonable person and in which the subject's right to privacy outweighs any legitimate public interest in obtaining the information. All right, and then they tell you I have the right of a review by the Illinois Attorney General, PAC, and you can file so by doing such here. And that is the FOIA officer. So it looks like they won't be releasing us the KTS Dre information due to a personal information contained within public records. The disclosure would constitute a clearly unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. So they feel that they would give an unwarranted invasion of personal privacy. So while we can fight this, I mean, I could follow up with, some section codes and things of that nature, which I could potentially do, and I may potentially do. I just want to know what you guys think about this, though. Get down in the comments and let me know, man. This is the FOIA request response for KTS Dre, man, and rest in peace to him. Peace.